That's right, baby. It's good to see you because we are back. Back on a Saturday in for the first time in almost a month, maybe more than a month, since
Yeah,
we've
give
been
or
live
take.
on a Saturday. We'll talk about that a little bit. But first and foremost, welcome to Saturday Day Live on Saturday, July 20th. Let's say what's up to the homies. First of all, Ryan Gonzalez. Right here. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm just happy to be back with the bros, man, on a Saturday. Let's go.
Down below Ryan, we've got Curtis Ackerman. Curtis, we finally got him on a live stream. You're
Scheduling
welcome,
me.
community.
Yeah.
You're welcome. What's up, Curtis?
Hey, what's going on, man? Well, I love you guys, man. This show's it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're happy to be back. And last but definitely not least, coming from the West. What's up? Late night LeBron. What's up, Eric? What's going on, man?
What is good, people? What is?
Welcome to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who joins us tonight as we hang out, talk some toys, and whatever the hell comes up. Thank you also to everyone who checks us out on the replay. It means a lot to us. And as we've said many, many times, it always blows us away how many people check us out on the replay. But we thank you for being here with us one way or the other. And yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a few weeks during a very busy summertime, I think, for all of us. Although most of the time, candidly, full disclosure, if we miss a week, it's generally this guy's fault right here. Did have a bunch of stuff. Work has been going crazy. I've had a couple of cases that were going to trial. I had to prep for trial a couple of times. Both of those cases ended up getting moved, so I still might have trials coming up very soon. And then, Grayson's had dance stuff, and Victoria's birthday, my wife's birthday, was last weekend. So my good buddies have always been very accommodating. They keep all the shit talking about me behind my back, which I appreciate. Thank you very much, guys. That's the way we like it. But that's kind of what I've been getting up to over the last few weeks. Just busy with work, busy with family stuff, but all really good things. But I want to talk to my bros a little bit. Tell me about what's been going on in your summer. Eric, what's been taking up your time, man?
Oh, we are in full Legion's Con prep mode. Yeah, we've been customizing and prepping and diligently working at figuring out what and how many and, what styles and what paints to use and, the whole nine of what's going to go on. And looking back on a lot of videos and pictures throughout the Cabal, getting inspiration from other customizers and creative friends throughout the community, and kind of just going through that whole scenario, just getting ready for the show. And I've got a great jump on it, and yeah, we're in it. We're in it. So
Eric, real quick, man, I'm interested to, as somebody who is a big fan of your work, obviously, who I own some of your work that I'm very, very proud of. When you're going into that, like you're customizing right now, putting stuff together specifically for Legion's Con, do you have like a plan in place? Like, what's your thought process as you're creating? Like, are you like, I know I want to make 10 different figures. I know this is going to be the style. I know this is going to be the color scheme. Or is it just as the stuff comes to you? How does that happen?
It's just kind of by the seat of my pants. I don't have a color palette picked out for anything. I look at the figures that I have in hand as far as my inventory for, bodies or whatnot that I have for customizing. And I don't know, I think more each year that this show goes on, I kind of look back at the years prior that I've been to Legion's Con and kind of look at what I've done in the past, and I don't necessarily want to duplicate anything. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like you want to make something different for every show. So that's the hardest part, because I mean, a lot of the stuff that I've made, I'm like, wow, I really enjoyed how that came out, or I really got a lot of great feedback from this particular custom or whatnot, but yet I don't want to just keep bringing back the same old thing. You know what I mean? So what's really hard is doing something not completely different, where I'm not like, I look at a lot of the customizers out there, and including myself, where I don't want to go to the extremes of customizing, like, let's say like a Nathaniel Armstrong, where he's doing those wild, crazy, customs of what did he do, like the Robin Hood's thing that he did last year at Legion's Con, stuff
The
like
horse
that.
monster.
Like, I don't want to go like completely like extreme like that, but I do want to kind of showcase my artwork in its own right, like how people see my artwork and what I represent as a customizer. But then again, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to kind of just become like a one trick pony and kind of keep doing the same old thing over and over and over again. I mean, I definitely want, the value of my customs to be something that people are, proud to take home and purchase from me at Legion's Con. And, but I don't want them to, like, to me, a big part of it is aesthetically, I want my figures to fit in well with everything else in their collection, including and mostly including all of their standard figures that they collect, because I know, if for every 100 figures that any collector might have, they may only have like 2 or 3 custom figures in their collection. And like I said, my work in general is to try to, or my goal is to try to make it as aesthetically like fitting inside of that kind of, realm or whatever, so that they can do it. But yeah, it's just, like I said, I look back on it, and as far as having a game plan, the more I think about it, the game plan just goes straight out the window. I mean, the first year or two, it was like easy, because it was like everybody was kind of just barely getting started with customizing. So it was kind of like, I mean, myself personally, I mean, I was on Jeremy Gerard's old website, his Pumpkin King website, where he had all of his recipes and all of his customs that he had done through the past years before he kind of blew up in the mythic scene. And I was using a lot of those recipes to like start my first customs and try out, see what I could do. And so it was kind of easy, because I had a lot of source material to like fall back on, to like inspire me on like what I was going to make. But now it's kind of like I have my own thing. So it's like now it's like I just start from scratch, and I just start with a body and look at a couple paints. And sometimes I'll, put some stuff down and see what works and what doesn't work. And then something clicks, and I'll start a custom, and that's pretty much how it goes.
Awesome, man. We real quick, we also got our first super chat of the night from I don't know this guy, Curtis Ackerman, $4.99 super chat. Thank you, man. On the show and throwing out the super chats. Appreciate that. SDL for life. Thank you, sir. I'll go to you, Curtis. What's been going on the last month of your life? Summertime. You've been on a bunch of shows anyway, so we've seen you around. Yeah. But tell us what's been going on in your summer.
Yeah, I mean, kind of similar to Eric in terms of prepping for Legion's Con, but opposite in terms of strategy. Like, I'm going go big, go home. Like, it's I'm doing stuff that's taking me a long time, and I'm not going to have a ton of pieces, but the stuff I have is going to be very out there for me. Kind of in the realm of kind of like the Nate Armstrong type of stuff. I'm not trying to duplicate his stuff. This is my own stuff. I'm doing it my own, but just crazy shit. And normally going to Legion's Con, I would try to have like a ton of stuff, like, a bunch of heads, bunch of this and that, so that, it can go across the whole weekend. I don't want to bring, 8-10 customs and then, they sell within the first hour and, I don't have anything on my table. But having Darla there with all of her soft goods takes all that pressure off of me. So I don't need to have 10 million things. I can bring just a handful of things that are just crazy. And so that's what I've been working on this year. Like the one I'm working on now, I've been working on for 2 months. And it's definitely going to be pretty freaking wild. So yeah, it's allowed me to kind of open up creatively, not have to worry about the time and putting out a bunch of quantity. I can just do that kind of thing. So that's been my focus with that. Other than that, just trying to navigate life, just different stuff. My homeowners association just hit me with like a $2,500 bill. So you got to pay that within like 6 weeks because I guess insurance rates went up. And I thought my air conditioning went out on my van, and I thought I was going to have to spend like $700 to replace the blower motor. But I kind of did some research and a little YouTubing and found out that I had a burned out clip and just hardwired it in today. I had to buy me some strippers, the from the hardware store. Yeah, I had to buy some strippers. And so yeah, for $16, I was able to fix it up myself. Air conditioner's working. And so yeah, just trying to navigate the different BS that comes up in your life and tries to take money that doesn't go towards toys. So
good point on the quality versus quantity aspect of it too. Same with me as far as the quantity. It's probably going to be less than half of the full custom figures that I brought last year, and probably twice the amount of custom painted heads for myself. So just that's something that I'm definitely changing up for this year.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't have any heads painted. I don't even know if I'll have heads. If I get around to it and I've got some, great. But like I said, if everybody showed up and all I had at my table was Darless capes, I was like, I would be okay with that. So now that's so freeing that it's like I can do whatever the hell I want. So
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So
that was a big lesson kind of to be learned from this past show, was the amount of custom figures that were available throughout the showroom floor. I mean, it was just mind numbing. Like I was, at one point I thought to myself, wow, it's like maybe my work's falling off, or like maybe people just don't like my customs anymore. So, but then I got a chance to go out and walk it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, look how much stuff there is out here. Like, no wonder, like, I'm not like selling like crazy at my table. There's so many good things out here. It was insane. Like, I mean, people's pockets are only so deep, and I'm like, man, you could definitely like blow your whole wad at like 2 tables. I mean, that's how good some of the stuff was out there. And it was just like, oh man, okay. So for me, like I said, that's a big part of this year is more kind of, like I said, quality over quantity. And not to say that my quality is not good throughout my quantity. It's just, like I said, like I want to kind of focus on a couple of pieces and bring what I have. So yeah. I
mean, the other thing is that there's always a lot of money spent at Legion's Con from all of us. I know we got to prepare all year, but this year is going to be even more. I mean, just the exclusives alone are going to be more money. There's this whole new shopping experience that we don't know what that's supposed to be. And it's the double anniversary. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of money going out to just the horsemen. So, then it's like, how much money is going to be left in the room for the vendors? And so, I mean, I don't think there's, some people, I remember last year, people were talking about bringing like, I'm going to bring 180 painted heads or, whatever. I just don't know that that's there. I think you're better off just, taking it easy, bringing what you're comfortable bringing. Don't stress out. Enjoy it. This is supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be fun.
Maybe for Legion's Con 21 and 22, that would have been okay. But now going into these later years of the show, as big as it's gotten, and how, like I said, how many more talented artists are on the showroom floor. It's
I will say though, as more of I was going to say non-customizer, but I'm I like painting a little bit, but I'm essentially a non-customizer. I'm more of a customer than a customizer. The heads obviously still make a lot of sense. Yeah. And that's because, going into Legion's Con, most people can only afford, 1 or 2 full custom figures, and like, that's like, for somebody like me, that's part of my plan. I want to buy 1 or 2 full custom figures, depending on what strikes my fancy. When I get there, I have like a list of artists that I know I want to custom from this person, eventually this person. So I go about it that way. The heads are kind of a cool way to, not cross somebody off your list, but get somebody's work from, multiple people
without breaking the bank.
You can buy like 3, 4, 5, 6 heads at Legion's Con. So still bring the head.
Yeah. I mean, I must have bought.
Yeah, head game strong. Yeah,
I must have
for sure.
bought 20 or so heads at Legion's Con last year from different artists. I mean, yeah, the heads are.
Yeah,
just-
Eric got a lot of head at Legion's Con. You heard it
Oh,
here
yeah.
first.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Rygon? What is going on in your summertime? The last month, I haven't spoken to you as much as I would like to, although we did see each other in person. That was cool. We can talk about that a little bit more too. What's been going on, dude?
So I started a new job like a month ago.
Mhm.
Loving that. Thank God that's working out. It has been hot as hell, and my living situation isn't really, how should I put it? I haven't taken any pictures because it has been hot as shit up here, and it's essentially an attic. So I need to get back on that. So I've been slacking, but other than that, just collecting toys and enjoying life.
Eric Miller.
A little bit.
I've got something about Ryan, if I could throw it out real quick.
Hook it up.
So you guys had thrown something out here a while back about me kind of running a gauntlet and being on a show every day of the week.
Mhm.
And I haven't been able to do that. I mean, I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. Ryan has a real chance this week to run the gauntlet. He was on the ladies on Thursday. He was on Off World last night. He's doing this today. Tomorrow he's got Latin Legions. If we can find him a show Monday, I'm pretty sure Jeff Evans would have him on his Cosmic show in the Cabal on Tuesday. And then we just have to get Gerard to pull him on Mythic Conversations on Wednesday to complete the gauntlet. So, I mean, really, I think the piece of the puzzle we need right now is there's somebody doing a show on Monday that we can get Ryan on. Let's do this, man. Because if there's one person I'd like to see run the gauntlet besides me, it would be Rygon.
Yeah, and to that point, tomorrow night, Latin Legions, Ryan and Amber are going to be on episode 21, 21. 21, Latin Legions. What's going on, Ryan? Are you excited for Latin Legions tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I love those guys, man. We always see them at being on the East Coast, a lot of cons, and Ed is a great dude. I met him at ToyCon in 22, and I think he had just started customizing then.
I hear he's
And
nice.
I know he's been in the customizing studio quite a bit. So I'm actually really excited, even though Amber's going to steal the spotlight because she's the better Gonzalez. So it is what it is.
That's all right. You've officially taken over on Legion's Ladies. So
Yeah, right.
Sorry, guys.
That's awesome.
I was going to try to find like a blonde wig that looks like her hairstyle. I just didn't have enough time.
Yo,
Great.
Amazon can still deliver, man. It's not over yet.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm pulling some photos here that I can share with some people, guerrilla style.
Did you guys pull anything good from Prime Day?
dude, I stayed away. I was like, man, I can't spend money right now.
I would have not even thought of checking out Prime Day to see if I could find anything. But then someone shared a link to the that white tiger, the sword.
Oh,
like from the Wang.
The Wang tiger, but the white version.
Fiore? Is it Fiore?
Yeah, Fiore. Yeah. So I ended up picking that up. So
nice.
So you got the white Wang is what you're talking about.
I got a white Wang and a regular Wang.
Is that the same size or is it a little bit smaller?
No, it's the same size.
A little less seasoning. Seasoning, I think.
Gotcha. I didn't know. I've heard some rumors that the white Wangs are smaller, but
a little less seasoning. It doesn't move as well.
Yeah. Gotcha.
As the other Wang.
Yeah.
But all right, hold on 1 second here. I mentioned it just all right. That's still
Eric.
That's directed for you from Rob Zamora. He asked.
Let me see. It was 119 for it.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
What about other pickups recently? You guys get any good figures in?
Yeah, you saw those. I got those combatants, minotaurs, Dallas and Quesos, the two bull minotaurs. Those things are fucking awesome.
They're cool.
Yeah, I got those two.
So
Yeah.
what can you tell us about them? So these are big bad mamma jammas.
Oh yeah,
How do they move? How are the accessories? What's the deal here?
they move beautifully. Not too many accessories with them. A couple different hands, and then of course they each come with like a battle axe or like that mace that's wrapped around, that chain mace that's wrapped around his wrist. It's about it. So not too big on the accessories, but
They do come with feet and hooves, right?
yeah, they do come with feet or
Yeah,
hooves.
Is there one you prefer?
I'm not a hoof guy, so I can't stand hooves. So because plus the hooves are a lot smaller in as far as the base that it stands on. So a big top heavy figure like that, putting those hooves on, I mean, unless they're standing like straight up, they topple over. It's really hard to pose them in any way, shape, or form. But I just think they're beautiful and they're massive and they just look great, man. They just look so menacing and yeah, I love them. I just love them. They articulate well, and for a big figure like that, yeah, they're really good. And I had picked up, of course, the red rhino from LA Comic Con was at the beginning of the year, so I definitely wanted the other two to go along with it. So yeah, that was a good pickup. I'd been waiting on that for a while and kind of forgot about it. And then someone had it on, I don't know, I guess it was either the Cabal or one of the other toy groups. And I was like, damn, I got to get these. So couldn't pass.
Do you need to heat these up or are they good to go right out of the package?
They're pretty good to go right out of package. I mean, you could heat them up a little bit. I mean, if you feel like joints kind of a little sticky or whatever, or, a little hard to move, but yeah, they're pretty good right out of the package. I mean, I don't necessarily like try to like over articulate anything of my figures. I put them in a proper pose and put their weapons in hand and put them on display, and that's pretty much it. They stay there. You know what I mean? I don't really like to try to overdo my figures. I've broken quite a few trying to do stupid things with them. So yeah, that's not the way to collect for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty cool. What about you, Rhino? Did you pick up anything recently?
So I did the trade with Dylan, Calavius, and I gave him Calavius, and I got Sir Godfrey, which is awesome. And then I finally got around to opening the Mezco King Conan.
Nice.
I just opened it right before this, so I didn't really get a chance to mess with it, but it's a great figure.
Did you get any of the previous ones? Conan's?
I only got the first Conan. I didn't get the Conqueror.
What's up, Bill? Dorklayer's in the house, along with Rick Jones, Rob Samora, JG in the house. And Ryan mentioned the trade he did. Hold on one second here.
Oh, and I picked up some Cosmic figures at Chubsy Wubsy because they had the 20% off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, what was it, Ryan? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I met up with Ryan and Dylan, Legends Collector. What is it, 1321?
Mm-hmm.
Legends Collector 1321, Dylan, at Chubsy Wubsy, out in Four Horsemen Land in New Jersey. Snapped some photos. We grabbed a meal together and checked out what Chubsy had going on at the store. Bunch of cool stuff. So from the NECA rack, he had the cartoon NECA Dungeons and Dragons War Duke. Sorry, wrong page here. And then, of course, stocked with all kinds of Four Horsemen stuff, Legions and everything. And they had the Cosmic 20% sale going on, like Ryan said. Anybody that, if you ever make it to the North Jersey area, if you haven't been to Chubsy's shop, check it out. Tons of great Legion stuff. stocked, just legion after legion after legion.
That's
All
cool.
the new stuff, and also they've got some older stuff too. He had a few like perp lords and things like that there, so it was really cool. But lots of other cool stuff too, including the
Elton
NECA.
John down there. Wow.
Yep, that's why I took the picture. Oh, and look at this sexy devil, me.
Three
right
of the
here.
biggest badasses ever: Batman, Wolverine, and Hedgehog.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alopex, I took this picture. This was a figure our good buddy Jesse Arnold was looking at for a long time, but I know he was able to obtain it already. But I saw it. It was the first time I saw this figure. I don't even know what the hell this is, but I know Jesse had been looking for it, so I was on the lookout for it as well. Alopex from Turtles line. Some other cool new stuff again from the NECA wall there, but not just NECA, because the Sectars are what is that? Nacelle, I think, did those new
Yes.
1/12 NECA Sectars figures. They've got Star Wars stuff, they've got Hot Toys stuff, all kinds of crazy, really cool stuff. Oh, some cool hack stuff. I picked up a Vitruvian Hacks Knight and also the Christmas NECA Elvira. So,
Nice. It's a great looking shop, man.
dude, and they,
That
tons
looks
of great
fun.
stuff. They had the animated Mezco turtles, more Vitruvian hacks here with the horses, tons of cool stuff. Mostly relatively new stuff. Most of it's relatively new. They have some vintage stuff, but not a ton. So yeah, that's Chubsy. Here we go. Here's Dylan in the house right now. Fun time. And apparently Dylan basically lives at Chubsy's, is what I learned.
I heard he
did
does
all
a
the
lot of the
poses on
posing
that.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dylan, fill us in. I believe he did a lot of the posing that you see in this display right here. And they did have the Street Fighter figures, but they did
Nice.
not have Dalsim. If Dalsim was there, I would have picked him up. So Mezcos, Mondos, all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh yeah, and the counter at Chubsy's is like a sticker wall with all kinds of stickers from creators and people and personalities that you may recognize, including things like D. Blake Makes his sticker. We got the Monkey King over here. We got the Euro Legions boys have a couple of stickers on there. Toy Migos, Machu Toy, Toy Chase, Lone Wolf Labs, Kevin, and now yours truly,
Boom.
Chubsy Official,
Nice.
with the Hedgehog action sticker straight
I see we got no love, Curtis.
from Wolf.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you got to roll up. You got to roll up. Bring your sticker in. You have to put your own sticker on there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
I've got some time this year. I was gonna try to see about swinging by there, maybe because I get in Wednesday. I was gonna probably try to do that Wednesday before intern.
How far is that shop from the studio?
It's right up the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not far at all.
I'm thinking if we're at intern for a day, sometime during the day, I'd like to swing by that shop for sure.
Hell yeah.
That would be real cool.
There we go. And there's the fellas right there.
Nice.
Speaking of Jesse, rocking the Just Shelve It shirt. There we go. I think that's everything.
Very.
What are you holding there?
Who? Me?
You, yeah.
Well, in my right hand, I'm flashing the Cabal symbol, buddy. And
Oh,
in the
I thought
left
you
hand-
were. It looks like you're holding something with the Cabal symbol. Is that just on the shirt? Oh, it's your strap for like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. I thought you were holding like a Nintendo gun or something, like a duck hunt gun.
He's got his pistol in hand. He's got his
Yeah.
pistol grip up.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. So, the satchel is so. The story behind the satchel is, number one, I hate having anything in my pocket. I absolutely detest having things in my pocket. So I've always wanted to find a different, method to carry my shit, because I have shit, right? Like everybody does. So when the family and I went to Disney in November, and I did that, old, I'm old now, that old dad thing, where you get like the travel satchel, and I had like a smaller one and a bigger one to have all of our crap with us while we were in Disney. And I was like, maybe I'll try this. Maybe this will be like my version of like a man purse thing. So I've tried that. It works great for conventions because like the big one, I can actually fit some of my like camera stuff in and everything. But for just like normal life, it's a little bit too big, so I'm still kind of working that out. I might just go full man purse at some point because I just don't give a damn. That's how much I hate having stuff in my pockets.
Is this like some sort of evolution for you from the $1 million suit to, man purse? Is it been a journey?
It has been. It's a lot of ups and downs, some therapy involved.
Gotcha.
And eventually we might just go no clothes, just satchel.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
Oh,
So like naked and afraid, except like in just a city, in a normal city. So
Gotcha.
naked and arrested, probably. Speaking
you're a
of
lawyer. You got it.
Yeah. Man.
You can
speaking
get
of
yourself out of
changing the
trouble.
subject quickly, we got another friend joining us here. Steph,
Hi.
Ward.
Ew.
What's up, Steph?
Hi guys, what's going on?
What's going on now?
Chilling, putting toys together,
Nice.
listening to you guys.
That's right.
How you doing, Eric? Well,
Doing great. Thank you.
nice. You're welcome.
Oh, here's my man. Dave Orkin says he has his backpack man purse. Join the club. Screw that. Having stuff in your pocket sucks.
Rob
Sucks.
says
I
it's
hate
a
it.
messenger bag, not a
does.
man purse.
Man purse,
I don't give a
fanny
damn.
pack.
You can
Call
call
it
it
you
literally
will.
whatever you want. I don't want stuff in my pockets.
Yeah. Did anybody see the fanny purse Jared wore to PowerCon last year? It was hilarious. I think it was the Turtles guy with the little brain. I don't know. It's pretty funny. No one caught it.
I don't think I saw it. No, I wish that I
I
had.
thought, yeah,
I
I thought,
don't remember.
no.
Speaking
It's
of
cool.
terms that you call things, though, I don't know if you saw last night. I got my first doll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
In,
there for it.
Please
I've been-
explain. Please explain, sir.
Well, the kind of the rule of thumb that I've used is if it has more than 35% soft goods, it's a doll. Or there's another caveat: it doesn't matter how much soft goods it has if
Real
it
hair?
has rooted hair.
Mhm.
And yeah, I got a 1/6 Batgirl that's got doll hair. So I'm now a doll
Straight
collector.
That's a doll.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that cost you a lot of doll hairs to
Yeah.
purchase.
Not as much as
Ew.
you would think, actually. Trevor put me on to this Facebook group, 1/6 Republic,
Uh-huh.
and they do a lot of loose hot toys on there, and so it
Mhm.
cost me like half of what it would if I tried to buy it new. So yeah, it
Nice.
was actually a pretty good
Nice.
deal.
Yeah, it's a
You
nice.
gonna have
way
any
to-
videos on brushing hair now for your dollies or what?
Okay, so when I first pulled it out, because it is a loose figure, so
Yeah.
when I pulled it out, some of the hairs were going like different directions and stuff, and I actually had to ask Darla, I'm like, how do I get the hair together? Do I have to get like a little brush, or is there?
Yeah, it's
It's
a
like
legit question.
she's like just like put a little water on your hand and stuff, and it just kind of
Oh,
I'm like,
I didn't
okay,
hear
all
that.
right.
Consult Jackie and the Cabal. She'll
Yeah.
know.
There's videos you can check out.
Oh,
For
I'm sure
real?
there is, but I don't want that on my search history.
No, just erase this person.
I'd rather die and have them find porn on my search history than find that I was brushing dolls' hair.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Trevor have at least one
Really
video where
going
he's
on.
brushing some 1/6 hair?
don't
No,
know.
we need to find it.
Dude, some of my favorite things are like Trevor did a video of the what was the 1/6 Joker? Not the Hot Toys one. The was it InArt? Was it
Is
InArt?
the not non-licensed one?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
maybe InArt. Maybe did a Joker set that's dope, like incredible. But
Yeah.
it's the video is so cool to watch. Like Trevor gives it the full white glove treatment. Like literally has white
Ooh,
gloves
really?
on as he's like taking it out.
Oh,
Very
like he's
fancy.
working at like the archives,
Yeah,
It's
it
got
looks like it's a mumuseum. It's like the coolest shit.
That's
Nice.
a nice piece, though, man, for sure. That's a hell of a nice piece.
the
Yeah.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Is it the
Yeah.
Arkham Knight Batgirl, Curtis? Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Let me embiggen you.
Oh yeah, that's nice, dude.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
You're really gonna paint it though?
Yeah, that's adult.
I'm thinking about it because I got it for a good deal. I would
Yeah.
like to have more the traditional kind of really bright yellow. So I'm trying to see if Darla can make me a new cape for it. And if she can, then yeah, I'll probably paint all these gold parts more like a bright yellow. So
Nice.
yeah. But
You heard it here first, Curtis, freaking Hot Toys customizer.
yeah,
I got a
Listen,
clip
you
for
better-
that.
it's a rabbit
Let's
hole.
go for it.
So,
Oh, really? You got a what?
Boom, enabled.
every time.
Well done, Ryan. Well done. Well done. Brick something in the house.
Oh, Sergio, what's
Brick.
up?
What's going on?
Hey.
Who actually took a trip with his family to Japan recently.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he came back from
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Nice. I have to check out the
I
picture.
like how you're surprised as if they were something was gonna happen to him in Japan. Oh, he came back. Okay.
No,
I think
I
she still
mean
feels back
because
yet.
I
He
was
made it.
talking to him. Yeah, no, I didn't know when he planned to go. So last time he spoke, yeah, he was talking about.
Yeah, he's back. He's plugging some brutal realm.
Yes.
Have you guys checked out Brutal Realm at all?
Yes, I
Hold
have.
on a
I
second.
did today.
I have not. Let's check it out.
I like
They
the.
had
started.
I believe it's.
I know
Cronin.
Trevor was doing the photos for it, but I haven't really. Last I saw, the Kickstarter hadn't started yet.
It is. It's up.
Is
and
up
it,
now?
Yeah, it's out.
The soundtrack to that on their one video or post is it's wild. I think they even produced that. Like it's a whole
Nice.
immersive experience. It's not just the toys, I believe. I think there
Nice.
might be some story or music as well with it.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. But
Video.
Brutal
Yeah, the
realm
song is so dope.
toys. A realm of magic
I think the song.
and savagery. Warriors from across the mystical land of Terran must create alliances to fight a greater threat. A warlord general who controls a deadly army of assassins born from the very shadows. General Grimskull and his Shadar army seek to envelop the world in darkness, and only our heroes can stop them. Bogun, the god of iron, bends iron to his command to create the most fantastical weapons. His shield, with a mind of its own, is even more powerful than any weapon that he has ever forged. Cronin, the destined barbarian king.
He-Man
He is
back.
everything the lesser men of his realm aspire to be, yet he must become more, much more, if he is to fulfill his destiny.
He's blonde.
Croman, the beguiled barbarian. 3 wicked witches thought they could enslave the demon of death in his body.
Yes.
Here's our
Lost their
Conan
heads
guy.
that day, and now that he is freed, so many more will too. Though
Yes.
these heroes, and even reluctant heroes, seem invincible, they must face an evil that is unstoppable in its conquest across the realm. The cold, calculating General Grimskull and his shadow army, the Shadar.
We're okay then.
However,
That's
I
our
fear
skeleton.
Vader.
more than anything else to
Vader.
face the unstoppable forces of evil.
That's an actual
By
figure
backing
shot.
this exciting barbaric new toy line from Realm Toys, there is so much more from the brutal realm that we are going
The
to bring
brutal
you.
realm.
Let's get brutal.
Amazing.
Sweet.
There we go.
I want a behind the scenes of them doing the audio for that.
Yes.
The audio was hysterical.
Yeah.
Not for nothing though. When it changed from the illustrations to the figure photos,
Yeah.
Trevor killed it with the figure photos. Did
Oh,
he
yeah.
not?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, hold on a second. That's a figure.
Can we see those?
Every time.
What's the scales? Are they? They're 6-inch, I assume, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're 6.5. Yeah.
Mm.
True.
Do they have just figures? I mean, here's
I think I saw some pictures where it was next to other things, and it was like basically right in the same line as Legions.
I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Bulkier, obviously.
They look a little bit bulkier,
yeah,
yeah.
big beefy guys.
Way bulkier.
Big boys.
I bet Brick weighs in because he knows here.
Rick knows everything.
Not yet.
Brick
Right?
does know everything.
Brick's like
These
he's
look
the master of
Sergio is-
Kickstarters.
Yeah. He's our consultant expert.
Yeah, okay. All right, so it looks like big beefy barbarian guys. We've got, and one cool thing that I see here is that they're kind of, while they have, I was taking the piss a little bit. Thank you. For they had like a He-Man guy, a Conan guy, and of course they have a villain who's a little bit of a Skeletorish kind of guy. But they're also pulling from some other things you don't see a lot. So there's I guess like a reference here to some Native American type stuff going on.
Yeah, we definitely need more of that. There's one that even looks like Vader in that one picture.
I think
One
that's
year
the
show.
Like the dude with the
Oakland.
bird tattoo on his chest. That's pretty dope.
Yes.
That looks really dope.
yeah.
Sergio says, I'm a sucker for fantasy and half naked, sweaty muscles.
Mm.
What's up,
Who's
Anthony?
not? Here you go, Steph. This guy, right?
What? Yeah. It kind of looks like Vader, right?
Yeah, he's
I
like
love the skull with the long hair, too. I wonder if that's going to be like a head option. Well, not the hair, but I like
What
this
up,
too.
G?
What's up, G?
There we go.
Nice.
Okay, so Brutal Realm. Actually, let me actually give a little info here. How long do they have here? So there's a goal of $140,000. There's 232 backers as of right now. $32,555 pledged. 40 days to go, so plenty of time. They've got Trevor Williams on the photographs, so that here we go. Speaking of which, let me just throw up one of Trevor's photos real quick. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right?
I like that. Is that Odin? That's the one I would want to get. I think that is.
Yeah, I don't know the names yet, but
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
here we go. So they say highly articulated action figures, 1/12 scale, standing at around 6.75 inches. So they're like, it would appear that they would probably scale with Mythic Legion's figures. Maybe these would be like the beefier guys from the realm there. At least 32 points of articulation and a leaning towards adult themes. Adult themes, you say?
Interesting.
Themes.
Interesting.
Can
Sounds
you
like
pop and swap parts off of them?
I don't know.
It's a great follow-up question, though, Eric.
Just asking. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I could see a
It's
lot
on
of
my
these
mind.
figures would be cool with, to swap out parts to other figures because they're all basically the same body
Same.
style and size.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Weren't wait, the voiceover's Jesse Falcon? That's what Brick's saying here. Version with Jesse Falcon's voiceover. I think the Brutal Realm guys were on with Jay Glatfelter from Geek Dad Life and Brick maybe last week or the week before. So if you want more information about the Brutal Realm Kickstarter, I'm sure they're going to be all over the place, I'm sure. Getting the word out about their Kickstarter, but I think they were on with Geek Dad Life. So check that out if you want some more information there. Curtis, I think you would like it because they were talking shit about Super 7. So who's hungry?
I am.
I would love a Schmurber burger.
Smurf. I want a Smurf burger right now.
So, true story. First time I ever heard Greg's name that I can recall was a while back. I had a mediation in Philly, and I was driving back from Philly, listening to Fourish Horseman O'Clock. There we go. Heard it here first. Brick something on Brick's news show, Needless Ephemera, that he saw. The Brutal Realm guys on with Brick tomorrow, the Brick Something channel. Make sure to subscribe to Brick's channel. Check out his show tomorrow. He's going to have the Brutal Realm guys on to talk about it. But yeah, I was driving back from Philly up to northwestern New Jersey listening to Fourish Horseman O'Clock. And that was the episode that Chris Garch was going nuts because I think Greg had won something. And Chris just wouldn't stop going shmurberbergerberber, shmurberbergerberber.
It was that and Dungaree Jones, like right
And
before.
Dungaree Jones.
You know, it's like, oh, Dungaree Jones. And like everybody just started like blowing up anything that was like, I don't know, somehow it went to like, yeah, it went to like Ruse sneakers to, I don't know. It's crazy. Pretty funny.
So we also have, just so everybody knows too, a little bit of a SDL Unplugged here. Another busy Saturday, so there was zero prep at all. No slideshow here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to come up with this stuff on the fly here, because the next thing that popped up. What's that?
Don't forget the bruh.
Unplugged, bro.
Bruh after, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
That was like, bruh. Bruh. Boy.
All
He's
right.
got a TV on in the background.
We're dealing with some new mic issues.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
So just so you know what's going on in my head, I wanted to pull up some SDCC stuff because San Diego Comic-Con is next week, this week,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
coming up. So I figured we should probably talk a little bit about some of the SDCC exclusives that are coming up. So I Googled, SDCC exclusives.
Got the Mondo.
And this is what comes up.
Whoa! I love butts.
Oh, that's what came up.
I want that bag.
Not kidding. That was the first thing that came up.
Nice. Butts on things. Okay.
There you go.
Love it.
So Brian Cook with a free plug on SDL because he loves butts. Me too.
Me too.
Probably the greatest thing that's ever been created. Butt. So what about you guys? Well, I'm looking for some pictures here. Oh my God, this is like a whole thing. So wait, hold on a second. So this is like a whole thing where he just puts butts on everything.
Cute. Oh, he made gibbets for the gibbets. Yeah, gibbets for the those shoes.
Crocs. Get that taco butt.
Butts on things. Oh, Walt's gonna get those.
What are they? So they're like pins for your Crocs?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll show you. They go in the. You never seen them before?
No, I have like an unhealthy hatred of Crocs.
Oh, I did too until
I'm with you,
were
brother.
like comfortable.
I don't know. I like
you guys hate me.
Hate them. I don't know why.
It's like you don't admit if you have a pair, but they're great around the house shoes. Sorry, they're dirty, but they have like, it's these things right here. So you pop them in the holes. Right in. So like I've ran, mine are ugly, and like just the girl like that. Butts on things. Is that Jabba? What? Let me see that. Oh,
listen, you've always wondered.
What does ass look like?
Never wondered what the backside looked like.
Oh, it's so cute. And it has a little pumpers.
Don't lie.
Jabba the butt.
Jabba the butt.
The butt. Yes. Oh, I want these.
Listen, don't say you don't get the good content here at SDL.
That's right. Look at the little Lego guy. Oh, I gotta have him.
Where'd he go?
You got Doctor Who.
You got a TARDIS butt. Why would you have a TARDIS butt?
He's got a clear head. Let's see the turtles.
Oh, the turtles?
There's turtles like 2 down.
Yeah, they kind of cover it though. You can't really see it.
Oh, okay. Little mystery.
You got to go to the con.
Butt. It's like, what's the chase butt?
Here's the screenshot. Here it is. There you go. So, all right, let me pull this back down. Sorry. So while I'm looking for non-butt related photos, a first for me. What other SDCC exclusives are you guys interested in? I'm gonna pull some that I like.
Odious.
He comes out then?
Mezco Casey Jones.
And that.
Yeah.
SDCC. Here we go. Can I make this?
Saw that Super 7 had the Thundercats with the lights in them. You excited for those starters?
No.
Well, why the fuck not?
I'm not a Thundercat guy.
There we go.
If it was Silverhawk that had to buy it, I'd yell and be mad at it. But
Very nice.
So Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified is doing. I'm sure most of you have heard of this already, but they're doing the Once Was a Man Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe the movie from 1987. He looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, it does.
How do I make this bigger? There we go. Look at this guy. So if for anybody that doesn't remember, in the 1987 movie, when they find the Cobra La hidden land in the Himalayas,
Ooh.
Cobra Commander gets turned into a snake. And so this is the whole set here they're doing. Look at that. Anybody else interested in this? Just me?
It's all
I'm
you, bro.
out on classified.
Will you get like early access to this, like they do usually with on Pulse?
I hope so. I got to be honest with you. I don't know. I haven't been paying a lot of attention, so I don't know how they're releasing this. I think if memory serves, I think what Hasbro's sort of done in the past is for their con exclusives like this, they'll have them at the show, and then there'll be a limited opportunity to order online for Pulse members, but I think also non-Pulse members. I don't think it's limited, or at least that there's an opportunity for non-Pulse members too. But I am a Pulse member, so I'm sure I'll be grabbing this guy.
Nice.
So, yeah. There you go, Cobra Commander. Once Was a Man.
$40.
There you go. Is it
Curtis.
$40? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
40? Curtis, they're putting out a limited to 1,000 Batman original motion picture score, 2 LP vinyl set, graphic novel box set.
Oh, nice.
All the music by Danny Elfman.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh.
I know what I want. I just
What?
found it. Let me know when it's my turn.
Sure. What's up? Talk to me.
Okay, 2 things. So we got Sofubis that Mondo's going to put out, $240. They have it's not going to work. I'll send you a picture, I guess. But it's Godzilla. So it's vinyl. That's nice. All right, well, this failed because I got to show you the picture. It's really cool. And then they do a Demigorgon vinyl designer figure by James Groman, 80s Fever variant. And he has Christmas tree lights on it. Nice vivid colors. That looks fun. Anyway, that's it. I'll send you a picture.
These guys?
Hey, Carver. Hey, Brian. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. Me and this girl in Thailand, we love these things. And she gets all different ones every day mailed to her and posts neat pictures with them.
Yeah, I know
What's the
Eric
scale on
Miller.
those?
I don't know. I'm surprised. Does Mondo always do Sofubi though? Or are they just jumping on some hipster bandwagon?
No, they've done it before. They've done it with the Motu stuff before.
Yeah,
they
did
have?
the
Yeah, I've seen-
MoTV. Yeah.
I've seen some of that stuff.
Oh, right on.
I
Oh,
wanna-
Snoopy.
Yeah, I think they've got 3 or 4 of the Motubi.
Those are cool. The cherry blossom variant. Sorry to cut you off, Curtis. Look at that.
You're fine.
That's neat. Wait, that's huge.
Yeah, so this is the they did a prior version of the Scare Glow. This is the the cherry blossom version. Here's the thing, it looks really cool. I would like to have a Scare Glow with the skeleton inside. As I understand it, that was closer to the original design of the Scare Glow character, was that you would be able to see the skeleton inside the figure. What's up, Trevor? Thank you, man. But I kind of just want a 1/12 Scare Glow, sort of like this, where you can see the skeleton inside the clear body. But
with the purple body, the normal.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is just it's for $265, a little expensive.
Yeah.
If I was there, I'd probably buy it. So that's Mondo. There's your Godzilla figure, Steph. Different prints, posters.
I love butts.
Yes.
I
like
love
that
butts.
print.
Do we know this guy, Brian Cook, or is this what came up? Does anybody know who he is?
No, but
No.
now he
We
absolutely
do.
we need
We
to be
do.
friends with him now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we need to invite him in.
Mhm. Yep.
So fun.
Yeah. Again, Brick agrees on the cherry blossom variant. So Eric, what's any chance you might try to head out to SDCC this year or no?
Never been. No, I don't know. It's I've never. Well, yeah, I told you a long time ago. I was never really never a con guy in my whole collecting life up
Mhm.
until like 2019 when I actually attended my first con with my son because he wanted to go to one. So I don't know. Just I guess I was just spoiled by all the years I had Frankensons at my fingertips, basically. So it's just, I mean, it's that place was only like a mile down the street from my house. So that was basically my con every week. You know what I mean? So as far as anything collectible, either comics, action figures, what have you, I mean, it was always there. So when people talked about going to cons and seeing, you know, the different action figures and stuff, I'm like, why would I go to that? I've always have it here. And I don't know. To me, it was I don't know, the con thing, especially San Diego Comic Con. It always seemed like a more of like a bandwagon thing where everybody wants to go and see the big stars,
Right.
you know, go to the panels and stuff like that. Which, I mean, like I said, it's fine. I mean, to each his own, but it just wasn't something
Different
for me.
stroke.
Yeah, but it seems like that culture there is just there's always a scene. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Because it's around music, whatever. So
it's ridiculous.
I mean,
yeah. So
there's
and
you
every
probably
year-
got the hottest places over there to
yeah,
go
it
check
gets,
out.
every year it just gets more and more
More-
ridiculous. Like how
Sure.
freaking
I'd love to see that.
how many people want to attend that thing. So it's a fucking zoo, man. So
I'd probably have a panic attack just getting
yeah,
through the
I'm
door,
not.
man.
I mean, I could do crowds, but I'm not down to be
Yeah.
asses and elbows in a con like that.
Asses and elbows. That's definitely the correct term to say
Yeah,
that because that's what it is.
And then just not my thing, but I hope everybody enjoys it, which you know most people tend to do when they go down to San Diego Comic Con. So
What to Trevor's point here too, I've never been to San Diego. I've been to New York a bunch of times. And while I like New York, it's cool. It's, you know, it's New York. It's here. It's close by to me. I've been a bunch of times. It's a big giant extravaganza. The thing about New York is that for the stuff that like I'm into and that a lot of us are into, like action figures and stuff, it just seems like there's less and less and less and less of that every single year at New York Comic Con.
Really?
And where Trevor says here, I just go to see people. That's why I'd go to San Diego, to be honest. Like I just hear like I've never been, and I hear other people talk about it. That like, you know, like the people that you run into. Like there was, oh man, who was it? It was, I think Ted Biaselli was on the podcast with the Toy Geeks podcast with Dan Larson and Jay from Geek Dad Life, and he was saying that like he was just like sitting at a bar or something like that, talking about like old Masters of the Universe, and talking about like, you know, that old the tour they did, you know, back in the day in the 80s, like the musical tour. And there was a guy who worked on the tour, just happened to be sitting next to him, like at like the bar, and like said, oh, you know, we've got a bunch of the old stuff from the tour if you want to come see it. And he gave him like a mint like, toaster from it or something like that. Just random stories like that, just running into people that would be cool to talk to. And like, yeah, Trevor agrees here. Less toys at NYCC. So that's why
I think those Comic-Cons in general, it's getting to be more about like the celebrities and the autographs and stuff than anything else, because you know,
so
whether
just like flexing your brand, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean, whether it's the movie companies like the MCU or whatever, like they're doing their own things, or toy companies. Yeah, I mean, Four Horsemen kind of started it with the whole G-Con thing. But there's a lot of toy companies that do that now. You'll see Hasbro that'll do a streaming thing, and they'll talk about what new GI Joes are coming, stuff. They don't just wait for the Comic-Con to do that stuff nowadays. So I think because they're doing their own things and kind of really going towards a targeted audience, you're not seeing as much coming out of the Comic-Cons that's like surprising. Like I can't remember the last time I was like, oh wow, did you see that amazing trailer or that amazing, you know, toy that they showed at Comic-Con? Like You just don't see that too much anymore. But
Yeah.
for the celebrities, though, you still have to be there in person to have that experience.
Mhm.
To that point, though, if there is a convention that they are going to do something like that at,
Mm-hmm.
it's San Diego.
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
If they're going to, like, there's going to be toys announced for the first time this week that we've never seen before. You know, there's, and Hasbro, for instance, probably will be, but even then, like, I got to be honest with you, I said, I've been to New York Comic Con a bunch of times. I've never been to a panel. Like, I've never, like, when I go, I don't go to, like, wait to go to the panel. Not that it wouldn't be cool, but it's just like, I always feel like I'm running against the clock at the con. So I just got to be on the floor checking stuff out. Trevor, 100% right here. One of the things that pisses me off about New York Comic Con is that Mezco doesn't go anymore.
What?
Like, their
Oh,
whole
I remember someone saying that. Yeah. What?
Their last year, I think, was 2019. I
Must
think.
be political or something.
Yes.
It's got to be something.
I mean, I
Crazy.
don't know.
fucked that up.
I think after COVID, you know, when like everything got messed up,
Mm-hmm.
this kind of goes to Curtis's point too. A lot of toys companies realize that, hey, we don't have to spend thousands of dollars setting up at a convention. We can do the same thing online and get the same result. And I guess Mezco decided that was that was the case for New York Comic Con, but they still think it makes sense to fly to SDCC. Although I remember Mezco setting stuff up at SDCC last year, but I don't remember it being like their own booth and it being like a big deal. Somebody can tell me if I'm wrong here.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Rob,
would say
they do.
like an example would be like that cantina thing that they just had. I would say if they did that, let's say 6 years ago, that would have probably been at San Diego Comic-Con. But nowadays they just do that. Like they would have shown it first. Like that would have been the unveiling.
Hasbro, you mean?
Yeah. I just think
yeah.
that you know, in that environment, pre-COVID environment, I think that would have been revealed at a Comic-Con rather than revealed online.
Yep.
So,
well, to that, didn't Mattel? Well, I guess that wasn't last year, probably 2 years ago. I'm old now, so I'm bad with time. I think when Mattel showed the Eternia, I think that was San Diego Comic-Con 2 years ago, right?
Oh.
I think.
I can't remember.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but to Rob, Mezco does MezcoCon, but it's not a con. Like, it's just online, right?
Oh, you can't go in person.
I don't think so. Not as far as I know.
Oh.
But yeah, exactly. That's it. It's too much money when they can do it in their own studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, I think, a big deal. Sideshow's not going to have their own booth anymore.
I mean,
So
it's so expensive. The prices probably just keep going up and up for, you know, holding that and everybody going. I don't know. Maybe they'll start shifting a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Brick says this year SDCC is going to be big for G.I. Joe. We'll see. We already know about the Cobra Commander. Real quick. Hey, real quick. Civ. Nope, wrong year.
Oh wow.
How does this work? There we
Trevor
go.
says because of the prices, they're thinking of moving San Diego Comic-Con to Vegas or Florida.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I heard that the
Jesus.
again, this is all secondhand, but that the contract
Right.
that the con has with the San Diego, I guess, venue or whatever, is that this is the last year on the deal. That doesn't mean that they won't, you know, negotiate a new deal or figure something else out.
Right.
But they might. What else just? Something else just moved to
Steph.
Vegas, didn't it?
Designer Con.
Was it? Yes, Designer Con. Yeah.
Yeah.
Designer Con just moved to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool con for sure.
You went?
I would love
I
to go
went
to that.
to the last one I went to was in 2019
Okay.
when the Four Horsemen were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
You
that
got
was
to
when
experience
they,
that.
that's when they had the exclusive. It was a Target.
What was it like?
Oh, it was awesome. That was a great con.
Yeah.
Great con. Because I mean, like to me, the cons that I've been to throughout the last few years, most of them have been your basic, toy comic book convention where you have like the aisles and aisles of different action figure vendors, be it vintage or new or whatever, and then you have like your artist alleys with all your artists that are doing like their prints and stuff like that, which is really cool. But for the most part, it's all basically the same thing. Something like Designer Con is really cool because you get a lot of all of these newer.
Yeah, I would love to go to that.
Startup companies that are doing their Kickstarters for their new action figure line or what have you, and they'll have like their
a lot of indie artists,
and it's really really cool to see some of that, because I mean some of it never comes to to pass, so it's kind of cool to see that and kind of look back on it and go, man, remember when I saw such and such studio.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's really cool. That's definitely a cool convention to check out if you ever get a chance.
Dude, I don't know what this is, but I'm buying this.
It's like in kryptonite. But chocolate.
That's really cool.
That's pretty badass.
I love that.
So is that Gene Wilder and?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay.
Super 7 reaction, but in
I do like the packaging.
This would be my first reaction figure. That is freaking cool.
Yeah, reaction does. Listen, it's Super 7. So, what does Super 7 do really well?
Yeah,
packaging, presentation.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm guilty of having a lot of those, but I picked cool people, so you can all suck my butt.
I gotta see how much that is. I'm gonna have to get that.
Oh, Peanuts! They got cards. Yes, I want that. Can I gotta show you my favorite puzzle from Super 7.
I wish I could have clipped that.
What?
Flocked card back. Oh, listen, it's recorded. Don't worry, it's recorded. I don't know if we'll be able to isolate "suck my butt," but I mean, you can now.
How fun is this puzzle?
Hold on 1 second, I got you.
Okay.
Nice.
I feel bad for that dude.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown. And you know what? I love puzzles, and I can finish them, and my life is happy. I can't get this puzzle. Like, I get the whole, frame and the edges, and I can't even complete that. So this is the first puzzle that stumped me.
You know who would finish that shit for you? Who's great with puzzles?
Who? Chase. Oh, I bet.
He's awesome with puzzles. Yeah.
Is he coming to Legion's Con this year?
Yeah, he said he was.
He is.
What?
That Willy Wonka one. There's a Chase one that's gold.
Gold?
You open it up. You don't know until you open it up if you got the regular or the Chase figure.
That's so fun.
That would be hot.
That's
oh my God.
awesome. I'm buying a case of them.
Woo!
That's brilliant.
Ooh, let me see that.
Oh, that's so fucking
Brian.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just did a Google search on it and came up that it's got a Chase figure that's gold. Oh,
and there's only one.
Oh my God, Curtis, we're just gonna have to keep buying them for you. See what you get.
Maybe there's 5.
5.
People are already selling them on eBay for like $135 for a chance to get the Chase figure.
Oh, the pre-order?
Surprise! I'm not surprised.
I guess they're gonna get one. They're selling it ahead of time.
Oh, you're so lame. Not you, Curtis. These guys. Hold on a second.
How much is that?
I don't know.
Regular retail.
I mean, it's probably going to be regular reaction is 20, so maybe this is 25-ish, maybe more.
Fuck you, Jesse.
Here you go.
Here you go. If you want your own chance at the Chase, $135, buy it now. Not even a make. There's no best offer option.
Listed for 135 to 145. So
damn. Wow.
Just the pre-order?
Just the pre-order?
I don't understand. So hold on.
That's Take It Designer.
I don't know what it's going to cost there. Dude, that's a cool idea. I don't care. Listen, yeah, I crap on Super 7 more than anybody, but that is a cool idea.
I think that's
especially that it's a blind box. That's really cool.
So
yeah,
it's so perfect.
Is this the scalper prices or no?
Yeah,
This
that
is
was
the
scalp.
price.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
scalp.
That was
price. I
scalp
have no idea what the regular price is.
Oh, okay.
$30. I bet it's $30.
Yeah. Let's see that.
Dude, I would fly to San Diego for this.
Shut up.
Just for that.
He's like
Yeah.
daydreaming now.
Yeah, that
Can
is-
I
Brick.
go there?
Curtis, Brick's got the best question right here.
What? Is the
I
gold
don't know.
vac metal? Wow, good
That is a
question.
good question.
I
I
think
You'll have
they've
to ask Brian.
I think they did do vac metal on Reaction before.
Brick says only 200 were made.
Oh shit! Primus stuck a
Oh,
golden
damn.
ticket in their
200
Wonka
oh,
album,
200 the
and the
gold
winner
one.
got lifetime.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
I
Yeah.
totally remember that, Bill. That was
Where
awesome.
was I?
That is really cool.
All right, so that's awesome. Is it the last one? What do we got
Oh.
here?
Voltron.
Another Reaction Voltron? Didn't they do one before? Oh, we got a Ghost Groon. You know,
That's
Super
all you,
7
man.
getting their money's worth out of the molds. Listen, you take a figure you already sold me and make it clear. Speaking my language. Although they do have do they have the Dungeons and Dragons figures here? Here we go. So they did. So Ryan mentioned this earlier. So they teased the light up Mumra earlier this week, and then they showed they're doing a light up Mumra and a light up Lion-O. So it's LED lights in the figure. What I don't know is they keep showing this Mumra. You know, the Lion-O has light up eyes. Excuse me. The Mumra has light up eyes, but they always show his chest light up too. But does that mean his chest actually lights up? In the product description, it sounds like no, it's just the eyes, which that makes this picture look dumb. But unless it, I don't know. I don't know why his chest looks like it lights up. I don't think it does. But yeah, it's a possibility. I might go in on this. I already have the regular Mumra, which is awesome. Big giant, awesome Mumra. I
still
also
gotta get that.
So I'm sorry to go back.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
But it looks like there's 1,600 made total. Only 200 of them are gold. So you have a 1 in 8 chance to get a gold figure that also comes with a gold ticket inside.
Nice.
That's tight.
So, yeah. That's so cool.
Now I also already have the translucent blue Mumra on pre-order because that looks freaking amazing. So I don't know. I love anything with like a weird little feature. So I love the idea of putting LED lights in figures. I think it's cool. Do I need a third Mumra? Probably not.
This would be one that I would want to see in hand, like have a reviewer do a review of and see how it actually comes out.
How good the lights are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because lighting effects are not normally that good.
Well, there's just certain things from Super 7 that you from the initial image to the final product is not the same. And this is one of those that I would kind of have to see what the final product looks like.
Yeah, I don't
Get to
remember
it,
Super.
Dork Lair.
What's that?
I said, get to it, Dork Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only like Mezco does a ton of light up stuff, and you know, some of them work better than others. None of them are like great. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a blinding light or anything like that. Sorry. That's Mumra, Lion-O, light up. The packaging will probably be awesome. You know that.
I did like that feature from the
Packaging is
original
cool.
figures.
So is that it? Where's no, I guess that is it, right? Yeah. No, it's not. That's not it. Where's
It's a pizza wagon too, don't they?
Yeah, hold on a second. Here, let me. There's some more stuff we got to look at here. We're not done yet. God damn it!
Whoa.
Wow. Oh, am I not supposed to say that?
He got
Oh, here we
fired
go. Sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Hold on. I got it here. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see that. Look at that.
It's a
There we
pizza
go.
party.
All right. So here's okay. So let's go to learn more.
We're gonna be doing some learning.
Super 7. Oh yeah. So here you go. So one thing Super 7 has done at SDCC in prior years is they'll have like a theme, right? And they'll either have like a pop-up store or the local San Diego brick and mortar Super 7 store will be in some type of theme. Last year was G.I. Joe. So it was like a Cobra theme for like their whole store and stuff like that. This year they have 2, one of which is Dungeons and Dragons. So the store, the brick and mortar store, will be all like Dungeons and Dragons theme. And it looks like they have different events here. There's the timing there. They have an Errol Oat. I don't know who this is. I guess this may be an artist that did some of the Dungeons and Dragons art. That's cool. But I'm looking for. Come on, Super 7. Where's my figure at? Sorry, guys. I'm looking for something in particular.
That's all right. I'm just trying to figure out how many thousands I need to spend to guarantee I get a gold Willy Wonka.
So here's the holiday Christmas van. I mean the Mikey's Pizza turtle van. All right, who's getting this? Who's getting the Mikey's Pizza turtle van?
Greg will get it, definitely.
Talk about repaints to try to get more money out of the tooling.
Listen, you gotta get that money out of the molds there, buddy.
Yep.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, Errol Otis was a American artist and game designer who contributed to the Dungeons and Dragons franchise in the early days. He's one of their early artists that contributed a lot of the artwork to that franchise. So that's it.
Thank you, Eric.
Yes.
Also, it is confirmed that Mumra's chest lights up too.
Oh, really? Just
like
kidding.
In the center, the symbol.
Okay. Well, then I like that. Then super cool.
A lot of people were saying that this van was not actually part of the actual TMNT, like either
It was
the
in the
comic books
cartoon
or the cartoon or anything. So I don't know. To me, it looks like a cash grab to me.
You know,
but whatever, turtle fans will be turtle fans. It looks cool. If they're down for it, I mean, they'll get it.
That's why I didn't recognize it. I didn't
Turtle
recognize
fans
it at
gonna
all.
turtle.
Yeah. I mean, it looks fun. It looks cool, but like, I didn't buy the original turtle van, so I'm not going to buy this one either. The thing that really, honestly, the thing that jumps out the most at me about it is that it looks like a Christmas turtle van.
Right.
That's what it looks like to me.
Like the wing, the French fry box in the back. It's like, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. And I guess there's going to be an exclusive Chef Mikey. This looks really cool.
Glow in the dark.
I like that.
There you go.
You know, I love my glow in the dark.
Me too.
Oh, and they're also going to do, of course, another set of reaction figures, but on a pizza card back. All kinds of T-shirts. Here, this is the coolest thing I saw so far from Super 7.
What's that guy's name?
I mean, it's no Willy Wonka, but okay.
What are the odds?
Where is why is this so difficult to find? Oh, I just lost the light.
Let me know when this figure comes in gold.
Oh, we didn't even talk about this yet. Hold on. We're talking about this. They're doing a Tiamat.
Yeah.
Super 7. And at first, I thought it was going to be reaction. It's an Ultimates Tiamat. So, yes, 2024, we are getting a dragon.
So it's only going to be like this big, maybe?
It is, I think it's.
I thought I saw it was Ultimates. I mean, it is big, but I thought it was Ultimate scale.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was.
Oh,
Or I mean, that it's reaction scale.
Well, let's find out.
Oh, that would be like teenies.
No, it is
No?
big, but I mean that's a big like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's beefy. No, I get what you mean. That's why
But
I
it's
thought
the
maybe
scale
it was.
of reaction. Because I think it was like
Yeah, they don't have any
it was
scale
like
photos
15
of it. Or
inches
anything?
tall or something.
There is. I'm just looking for it.
I want to say it was like 15 inches tall or something.
I want to say it's like I think it's 16.9 inches tall, if I recall
Okay.
correctly. I feel like I just lost my keyboard.
But I mean, like Ultimates stand at like 7 inches, so you know Tiamat wouldn't be just twice the size of a figure. So
No. Super 7 Tiamat.
if it was 1/12 scale, that thing would be like, I don't know, 8 feet tall.
We're getting a big Tiamat. It's vinyl.
Sweet. It doesn't move. Maybe just the legs move and
I
the
think
wings
it's
don't even
just
move.
Yeah,
like
it's pretty limited articulation. Here we go.
Maybe the heads,
Come
possibly.
on, dude.
right. I don't even think that.
It doesn't even look like the heads, but maybe.
Tail looks like it.
So Brian did an interview with Veebs, and they did talk about it. I wish this was a better picture. Okay, so 15.6 inches tall
Mhm.
and about 20 inches long. So it's not that big. That does seem more like reaction scale, doesn't it?
Mhm.
They're calling it Ultimates, though. That's weird.
Where are you seeing Ultimates?
If you look on the side of the, I guess it's kind of small over here, on the side of the screen, and this is from Super 7. If you're at Comic-Con, get a first look at the new Dungeons & Dragons Ultimates vinyl of Tiamat.
Interesting.
So, very interesting. Yeah,
Got
but
a
I agree.
$4.99 super chat.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
No, you're good.
Zamora.
Rob Zamora says, of all the big company SDCC exclusives, the only SDCC exclusives I want is Wade's SDCC exclusive Odious.
Odious.
So we
Me
should get a
too.
picture of this too. So again, the Odious is the original character created by Wade, aka Unparalleled Universe.
He's so cool.
And for SDCC, he did his figure through Kickstarter last year. It was a successful Kickstarter. And his character, who, again, if you don't know, Wade, Unparalleled Universe, is a toy tuber, has been for a number of years now. And he has this character, Odious, that he's been working on for a long time. And he created an action figure
With cool ass soft goods.
Yeah. So here's Odious first. And then for SDCC, he's got like a red jumpsuit version.
And I think that's limited to 100, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Somebody
Yeah.
could probably correct me.
Oh, I missed out then because I was like, oh, I'll pick up at a con when it comes out.
Well, he's doing
Yeah.
the red jumpsuit is going to be
Jumpsuit.
Oh, okay.
is just for the
Yeah.
just for SDCC, but then he's going to do like a purple jumpsuit that I think you're going to be able to order.
Oh, cool.
It still
nice.
might be a limited run, but
Well, I'll definitely get it then.
Yes.
He's beefy boy. This is before we had gotten any like bears or you know what I mean from any of the lines like animals like this. That's why he
Oh,
was.
this is dumb. This is what I
when
should
he
do.
came out.
Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find better pictures here.
Yeah, Brick. I'm excited for that too.
Oh, cool.
Where's the
I'll have
jumpsuit?
to watch,
Oh, here we go.
Your review, Sergio, when it comes out, because I know you'll be doing it.
Here we go. So there's the jumpsuit.
Oh,
Wade says, here's a quick look at the SDCC jumpsuit
Hey now.
Odious. Blah, 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 blah. And again, Rebel 10 Customs does the cloth goods for Odious.
Amazing.
Yeah. So again, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the SDCC exclusive is just the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? It doesn't it's not a figure with a jumpsuit. It's just the jumpsuit.
No. I think it is the entire figure.
Oh, is it really? Just
yeah.
All right.
I think he said it's a price. It'll be priced a little bit higher.
So it's a plus. It's an addition to, right? Is that what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And is there a gold version?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's all right.
So you're out?
I think so.
He's out. Yeah.
But for anybody, so I think for anybody that didn't know about this or that was interested, I think you might still be able to order the Odious on like Big Bad.
I think
Yeah.
it was on there. Yeah.
You can still pre-order it on Big Bad, like $90. Holy crap!
Figure
But
with jumpsuit.
yeah, figure with jumpsuit. Thanks, Brick. Thank you, Ryan. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. But again, there's only 100, dude. Imagine the scalping.
Oh god.
Rob
Hundred?
says that's the jumpsuit figure and a head sculpt. So is that a different head than what comes with it normally?
Oh, cool.
I wouldn't be surprised because he's done. I actually have.
Go
He's
back to
done
the other
multiple
picture.
Odious heads already.
Let's see if that's a new one.
So, but like I said, I think he mentioned that there's going to be a chance at a post SDCC jumpsuit that's purple. So, but I would imagine that would also be a limited run too. But I would say so for anybody that doesn't know, Wade is a huge articulation guy. So I think the Odious figure is probably expected to have pretty good articulation. Similar to a mesh.
Oh yeah.
Psst.
There you go.
Testing.
Oh, there you go.
All right, guys. Somebody has a mic on. It's about 8:35 now. Hold on a second. This is
What's up with that feedback, bro?
Check. It was Steph. Just kidding.
Was it that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all right. But what I was saying was that it's about 8:35 now. I think, if I recall correctly, Curtis, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think Purple Gang Gang's going to still try to go on at 9:00, right?
Yeah, they're going to be going live from the meetup. So
yeah, so they're at a meetup. Big Dub is there too. Is this is it Georgia?
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't it the Charlie's Collectibles or something?
Charlie's something, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a Mythic meetup going on. Big Dub is involved. I know Van and Jordan went down
Matt
there.
Stein was there, and Scott Warren and several others. So
yeah,
Yep.
apparently lots of cured meats. I understand.
yeah.
Warren just won a test shot of Jerome Rune Shaper at the meetup.
Who did?
Scott Warren.
Oh wow.
He just won the that was like their final giveaway was a Rune Shaper test shot. He won, dude.
Wow.
Pretty awesome.
Damn. I saw that, and I know that Wyatt Kohler, guy.
He wants
as
it
you may know
bad.
him,
Yeah.
that's like the last one that he needs, I think, or it's one that he really wants. So he's hoping to get a shot at that. So I wonder if that's going to actually happen. But yeah. Anything else, guys?
Tell Scott not to
Wow.
paint that test shot.
Tell Scott not to paint the test shot, right?
Best comment of the night. Thank you, Anthony. Oh, that's so good. Good stuff.
But there we go.
Yeah.
Like I said, Purple Gang Gang's coming on in about 23 minutes. Any final words, guys? Any final thoughts? Anything you wanted to bring up and chat about real quick before we take a break here?
Yeah, if anybody is going to San Diego Comic-Con, I need 8 Willy Wonkas. So
What are the odds? What are the odds? Do they improve?
it's 1 out of 8. So
One out of
yeah,
8,
I need
okay.
8 of them. So,
Talk to
Okay.
Trevor. I think he's going to be down there.
all right.
Is he? Sweet.
Yeah, I think he's coming down for it.
Come
I
through,
think
Trevor.
Odious.
I think I just want one Willy Wonka. Well, actually,
You're going
in
to take your chances.
in the movie, Charlie actually got 2, right?
What do you mean?
Charlie in the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
he ends up getting
Yeah.
the golden ticket, but the first one is a
He
bust.
he gets the other
Oh,
one
yeah.
after they think it's done.
Yeah.
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 So I need 2.
Well,
I need
okay.
2 Willy Wonkas.
Okay. Let's manifest it. He'll get one of the gold ones. That's
Like,
it.
seriously though, if Jesse got one and didn't open it, I would have to whoop his ass. I'm just saying,
Yes.
like, yeah.
We wouldn't know.
If you get one of those and don't open it up to see
I'm
if
not
it's
gonna
golden,
open
yeah,
it.
No, you're getting your ass whooped. So.
Man.
Jesse says, was I not supposed to paint my Thistlethorn test shot?
No. No.
But all right, guys. Steph, Curtis,
Good seeing you.
Thank you for hopping on.
Yeah.
I almost called you Rye Guy. Ryan,
Rye Guy.
Rygon, Eric,
That's
late
fine.
night. It's good to finally talk to you guys. It's been
Absolutely.
too long. Happy to be back. Looking forward to the rest of the summer. A lot of great stuff coming up. IshCon's coming up in a couple of weeks. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, but we'll be talking about
No.
IshCon for sure. RetroCon coming up.
Yes, that'll be fun.
As we start to get into the fall time period, really gearing up for Legions Con and some of the final conventions
Right.
between now and then. I'm very excited. Curtis, help me out here. Paint it up.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing that this year.
Okay.
We put our energies into this Legions Con customizing studio event. That's kind of where we've been focusing. So it seems like it's amping up to be a really fun event.
That's gonna be really cool for a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Shooting the Shelf tomorrow.
Yep.
Who do we have?
Cool. Who's on?
Is it Paul Zach? It's one of those where I don't know the individual, which is fun because then I get to know somebody. So
Right on.
so that'll be fun.
And don't forget, tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, right? Latin Legions with Ryan and Amber.
Oh, okay. What time's that again? Sorry.
6 Eastern, right, Ryan?
6 Eastern.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
I'll
still need to
watch it.
find Ryan a show for Monday. So if anybody's doing anything spontaneous on Monday, let's get Ryan on. We need to get him somewhere.
Okay.
Hey,
Trying
Curtis,
to
we
run
can-
the gauntlet.
if no one else is going to do it, we can figure something else out, I'm sure.
We need to, because then I can definitely work something out with Jeff Evans, and then we just got to pressure Gerard. I mean,
There you go.
yeah,
It
it is possible.
We can
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, we can do it.
Si se puede. Si se puede.
Yeah.
But,
Then you'll be able to tell Amber, yeah, I don't care how many interns for the day you've won. Did you run the gauntlet? You didn't run the fucking gauntlet, did you?
Yeah.
Gonzalez. That's what you tell
Right.
her.
Yes,
we won't call you
yes.
Rygun anymore. We'll call you Rye Gauntlet.
Rye
There you go.
Gauntlet. That's it.
Honestly,
Ooh.
it does not matter how many shows I'm on. Whenever we go out, they're like, "Oh my God, it's Amber from Legions Ladies and her fucking husband."
Are you serious?
That guy.
No. Come on,
Just the
Ryan.
guy he's married to.
No. Really? Stop it.
You
You're hamming it up now.
Listen,
I love butts.
I
I'm
love
sure
Melissa.
Brick Something's got something on Monday. He's the only guy that has more shows than me.
I love people that get their butt hurts.
don't
Like,
forget, Brick Something has, I think he is, might be 6 as well, or 6 or 7. He might be 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'll double check that. But even if you check him on the replay, Brick Something is going to have the Brutal Realm guys tomorrow.
Oh, he is?
That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
so he'll have
Good.
all the info on Brutal Realm with Brick Something tomorrow. Eric's holding it down on the West Coast. You just lost Walter, brother.
Yeah.
The West Coast just lost Walter.
You did. Yeah. But they're like 4 hours away from each other, right?
Who? Me and Walter? Walter's 7 hours north of me.
See?
Not
Yeah.
anymore. Not anymore.
Well,
Not anymore.
Wait, where is he
Yeah.
at now?
South
Oh,
Carolina.
oh, you didn't know he
Carolina.
moved.
Yeah.
Oh, Walter moved.
Moved to South
He's-
Carolina
He's
I just
moving.
talked to Walter. He didn't say anything about that.
because he probably
Oh,
forgot it. Because he's
He
like
probably
that.
didn't want to break your heart.
Probably.
Oh,
Well,
no, man. There's probably some truth to that.
Well, the West
Yeah.
Coast faction is getting smaller and smaller, so what do I do? I'll
Listen,
hold it down for you guys.
Some of us just got to move out west. That's all there is
There
to
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
Where all the sunshine is, man.
I've been out to California. It's fucking awesome.
I'm
Is
gonna
it?
go. I'm
I
gonna
wanna
move it
go.
to Solves in Nevada.
And,
So
yeah,
Go
yeah.
down Souls.
Gonzales.
Yeah.
he gonna solves my housing problem.
He's That's really funny. Jeez.
Dude, probably less cicada killers too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, Brick, I'll definitely be watching tomorrow night. At
Rob
Brutal
Zamora,
Realm.
199 super chat.
I'm West Coast bitches. He is. He is.
Straight up.
Right.
West is the best.
West
Look
is
at
the
this, Joe
best.
Gonzalez repping Nevada. I love Vegas too. I do love Vegas.
Woo.
But all right. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody for hopping in. It was fun getting back and chilling and talking for a little bit.
Yep.
A good lesson for me. You don't have to worry about not having a slideshow because you don't need it when you got good people you can just chill with and talk to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
until next time, we have 2 number 1 rules. The first number 1 rule is Steph. I love butts.
I love butts and be cool.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't. Yeah.
No, that was right. That
Be
was good.
cool. Okay.
Later, guys.
Bye. Thanks for having me on. See ya.